Okay, well that ended a little more abruptly than I meant that to. Hello, everybody. We're doing something a little different today, in that we're going to be playing Stellaris. Alright. So, I did have a new game made for this, but I think it's going to be more fun. You just go ahead and do it on stream. That's what we're getting into. I've been playing this game for quite a while. I've won it a couple times. A couple cosmetic mods, as I'm sure you can see by the Dalek on your screen. Most of that, if not all of it, is just cosmetics. I don't play with mods. Not this game, anyway. So, we're going to go ahead and make a new game. As you do. So, I'm going to try something real quick, though, because I get bored sometimes, being an autistic man. It's nice to have something on in the background. But I don't want that to get picked up on stream. So, I'm hoping that that's not picking up the Doctor Who episode. So if you want to watch Doctor Who with us, we're watching Warriors of the Deep on YouTube. Which I think I should be able to just go ahead and post in the comments here, actually. Copy. Oh, yes, I can. There we go. If you do want to watch along, that is the episode. I must be getting somewhere. There was a gnat. A little flying bug. Great. Well, at least it wasn't a beetle. Okay. So, yes, I have a couple of different empires that I've created over time. We have the Dalek Empire, of course, a blood court, as you do. The government is hereditary form of rapidly xenophobic autocracy, where the ultimate responsibility of the monarch is to oversee the extermination of all lesser species in the galaxy, much like in the TV show. Terrifying. The Pyrovillainese Star Authority. These are from the Infernal DLC. The only one that we don't have is Cosmic Storms, because I've heard it's just not great. So. Context. Yep. Good lord, my train of thought. Just away. Whew. Gone, like the wind. The Pyrovillainese Star Authority. They are essentially the Vaudouar from Voyager, in that they, after 10,000 years, they're free, and it's time to burn the galaxy in the name of the Pyrovillainese Star Authority. They naturally create living metal. They are essentially lizards that live on a volcano planet, and decided that the universe is a bit too cool at the moment, so they're going to do the galactic hypothermia crisis progression, or at least that's what I did when I played them. It's a very easy way to win the game. They might do something different. I don't know. I'm not going to be playing as them. No, we're going to be playing as my favorite empire, the Crystalline Psyocracy. They are an imperial monarchy, or excuse me, a theocratic monarchy. This government is a spiritualistic form of autocracy where the ruler is treated as a divine symbol. Organized religion is widely employed in support of a state apparatus. Yes, however, they're actually helpful. They produce unity, which is a resource that I like to think is cohesion, so I think they're actually helping the community. And if you join that religion, you get psychic powers. Fun bonus. Somewhat, you know, not realistic, but they're fanatic spiritualist xenophile, so they like everybody. They have the Teachers of the Shroud. So we get a little kind of hooded figure to teach us mind powers. So we are going to go ahead and edit them real quick. Because I was looking through some of these. Thought this might be a better picture. Wait a minute, where did the gentleman that he was before go? Oh, there's a lot of editing for this one. Well, there we go. Okay. More stuff we can do, some cosmetics. Things that are available in the shadows of the Shroud. I'm like, people need to call it something different. Pale. I'm very pale. If I was any wetter, I'd be translucent. That one's kind of neat. When you go to attachment, is it just like his facial hair? There we go. Oh. That's a haircut. Steven's the winner so far. Okay. That one's kind of fun. 3 is alright, but I think 7 kind of works. So, we have the Grand Scion and the Grand Scioness. The heir is called the Mind Well. The most powerful psychic of his age, the one who will usher in a great awakening. Goodness. Oh, good lord. Catching typos. Hail to his Imperial Majesty, the Grand Scion. Go ahead here. Yep. There you go. On in now. We could have the Federation play, but I don't know if we want to necessarily fight against it. This current data set contains errors from disabled DLCs. Must be resolved. God, I tried to install a mod that added Roger the Alien from American Dad into it, and it just completely destroyed my entire setup. The whole thing. Okay. Huge. Captain. So, get slight bonuses to his common research naval capacity. Fine. Iron Man mode, I don't like, just because if something happens where I lose internet connection or something to the stream, I'm screwed, or I might lose my computer. Save. Reload if something happens to where it becomes unplayable or it breaks. We'll see. We could do the ring. Base Ryan's Galactic Core, interesting. Starburst, Carwheel, Spoke, Spiral. Do a ring. I think I've done a ring. What, another couple fall? Why not? More Fallen Empires. What crazy nonsense. Yes, okay. Leave them all on. I always get the ball or the youth. I never get any of the other ones, so I think... But then, what if I don't get one? I don't know what to do, Shall begin the game. For those of you who have pulled up the link to today's watch-along, we will be going ahead and pressing play at 0 and 0 minutes right now. So, I'm hoping that's not getting picked up in the background while we go ahead and let this load here. Preparing game. Myths of our forebears speak of the teachers, beings of great knowledge and power, who helped to shape our earliest civilizations. Through dreams, they approached us from afar, sharing their wisdom of the Shroud and his teachings. Now, our teachers have reached out, but once again, seeding our dreams with eldritch visions, they have provided us with the keys to interstellar travel. In just a few years, we have built vessels capable of traversing the void. How much further is it possible to go? Alright. Our teachers refer to a shroud tunnel, a natural wormhole that sits at the edge of our home system. Spawning our own tunnel should give us a direct path to teachers themselves. May they continue to grant us wisdom as we take our first steps on the galactic stage. Let's begin. Generations we have taught you, seeding your knowledge. Ah, we receive our gift. Let's take a look where we are here. This one would be a good one to do that. Off you go. The fun fact about this game, if you hold down the shift key and click, you can queue actions. Makes it so much easier when you're playing without the ability to pause it, like time-wise. Let's see. We have Silurians on the Doctor Who. Again, I'm really hoping that's not getting picked up. Let's take a peek. The grain slide. Our science vessel. Look at her go. Look at it go. Off reaching the distance. It goes. The ingrained Ingrained strategy. It goes. What are you up to? Now we must pause. We have to dedicate some time to research here. Consumer goods into research station output. Of these, I think this is objectively the best one at the moment. Psionic theory. I really do think we should try to get the galactic market. Just a second, my friends. I can escape. Whoop. Yeah, the properties. that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. I just right-click you? Can I just rotate you or flip? How to use streaming software. Ah, here we go. Horizontally. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm looking at my screen the same way in my monitor, so it looks like I'm looking into space and not at this wall behind me. Perfect. Game. Huzzah. The first save has begun. Now, what shall we do for our society? The Off-World Trading Company. Bit much. Not a bad investment. That one's probably for the best. Alright. 3 years of research. Ah. If we run into crystalline structures...
Council agenda available.
Those who will recruit. But for the time being, we must do discovery. Everything is new.
Construction complete.
Thank you. Need a timer to need more minerals. We can do anything.
System survey complete.
Start to drop. Okie-dokie. Society management technology. Leaders. Interesting. We all look kind of... Our mind well. There he is. That was the gentleman that we saw at the beginning. That's where he ended up. He needs a scientist now. He needs something to do. And he shall build one. Doctor Who, a satellite has appeared. Yep. Okay, so we got him making a ship. Situation Empire focus. Here we go. There we go. Yes. Here we go. Okay. A worthy investment because it's going to give us more net minerals in the long term.
Council agenda ready.
The council. Mind over matter. The Minister of State. Petrus Relantine.
System survey complete.
Search. Spark of Genius 2. The Deep Edge. Stars. Please tell me I haven't misspelled that terribly. Royal Crucible. I hope. Go. Learn about the universe, mind well. There he goes. Look at him go. Fly, fly. Be free! Oh wow, look at that. There's another... Wow! There's another trinary star system right next to ours. Kind of neat and probably rare. Grand Scion. Charismatic instead of a politician. Bluetooth headphones, but they're driving me, crushing my face. You are, okay. So, do we have enough to make luxury house? Yes, okay. There we go. The key to winning this game is to keep your population happy.
Construction complete.
Okay. Temple. Okay. We don't have that research. We could build this if we had more minerals. Can we buy more? Okay. That still wouldn't be enough. I did cut a lot of time off, though. It was a worthy investment. Our Minister of State leveled up. Unifier. Minister of Defense. But long-term.
System survey complete.
Research subsidies. All right, everything is moving along quite quickly. Move that down a little bit so everybody can see. There we go. I'll put it there because I don't ever use those anyway. Perfect. You building something? You did build something. Crystalline structure, psionic intent. The missiles locked on targets on the Doctor Who. God, I've only been half paying attention. This is Warriors of the Deep. Some background noise.
Construction complete.
Up a smidge. There we go.
System survey complete.
Huge investment.
Construction complete.
Ah! Motherfucker, I don't know if we can even build one at the moment, but you're gonna go hang out over here. Get ready. Wait.
System survey complete.
And there's a habitable planet here, too. Perfection. What did that do, actually? I probably should have made it that more. A closer scan of the debris field around Gawarton 1 has led to a discovery of an airtight capsule containing an atomic clock that measures time with unparalleled precision. It has a frequency uncertainty so low that it will be another 879 million years before it gains a single second. and is counting down to a date 42 years and 3 days away. The capsule holds no clue as to what the date signifies or what its owners are, but it seems as though someone out there has lost track of the time. Keep an eye on it, or it's a bomb! Destroy it! keep an eye on it. Destroying it. It could be a rebel mass session. We'll see. I don't care. Don't destroy it. That's stupid. Yes. Edict. Okay, fine. First. I don't name Baldoon Bledicon. Abstain at ascent. Psyocracy. Abstain, I challenge you to the task of making first contact.
Council agenda ready.
Situation log updated.
Temporary. We need to build a foundry, or perhaps something else first, probably. We have a temple. A research. We need to build a research lab and probably another factory, civilian industry. Alright. I'm dying. My throat is full of pollen. God. Once ISS Royal Crucible got close enough to scan the cargo pod, it was assumed that the sensors were malfunctioning. The pod is built out of the exact same alloy we ourselves use for space-bound structures. The likelihood that some alien beings would come up with the exact mixture is beyond unlikely, yet after recalibrating the scanners, the same results appeared. On opening the pod, the only thing greeting us was a collection of documents detailing exactly where we should assign each of our scientists and what they should be asked to study. The instructions end on a fixed date when it is scheduled to fall exactly 10 years from now. Send it back. Loop mail. Grand Archive. Our scientists believe the latest acquisition, Loop Mail, would be worthy of putting on public display in the context of a Grand Archive. Beginning this venture will require some initial investment, but its potential cultural and scientific returns could be priceless.
Situation log
Plus, we
updated.
can potentially grow giant crystals to terrorize the galaxy, which is fun. Change of plans, my boy. We're going to send you through the wormhole. See? The mineral investment. We made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Radiant Cut system. For now, we have the code named them Heth aliens. Until we can find out more about them, they possess a language. We must decipher it in order to establish communications. We have picked up readings of unknown nature. Excuse me. We have picked up readings of unknown... No, I said it right. Readings of unknown nature. These signals seem to follow some kind of repeating syntax, which could indicate sapient origin. It should be investigated further. They seem to be concentrated around a single space station, though it is unclear whether these forms part of a larger a larger spacefaring civilization.
Situation log updated.
Begins precursors the first leak. Okay.
System survey complete.
Special project. Okay, do we have any of those?
Construction complete.
Here we go. Consecrated worlds. Osmogenesis this early. Go ahead and do technological ascendancy. Fancy space. The pollen, it's going to kill me.
Anomaly found. An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
On behalf of the Rigan Commerce Exchange. We should colonize this, but we did get that research for automated colony ships. Society. Okay, yeah, we don't have. We got some time left before we get ready for some more research, my guys.
System survey complete.
On the other hand, maybe we want you to. No, because by the time we get it all finished, the beacon is lit.
Construction complete.
Okay, my boy. You are up. Go forth, my son. Go and see where this is going to go. Uh-oh. Be in somebody else's territory? Oh. We are here. Let's place surveyed real quick so we can go ahead and set up shop.
System survey complete.
We're up.
Council agenda available.
We have it expanded. We'll do Shroud Teacher so we can get more psionic stuff more quickly, and then we'll be good to go.
Anomaly found.
Grand Scion, eye for talent too. Charismatic. He's very charismatic. You come over here and go ahead and make a little outpost there. Just go ahead and claim that as ours.
Anomaly found. System survey complete.
Across the entire damn universe. Right, okay. Pilot facility says initiate protocol 46 subroutine message. Greetings, organic sapiens. You are approaching Symphonan continuance territory. These systems serve. Okay. What does that mean?
Construction complete.
Out of view. The new faction is founded. Has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape. We're gonna have to turn off Doctor Who. It's too much to focus on. Sorry, alright, so. $25.15. Go. Alright. A new faction was recently gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Crystalline Psyocracy. They call themselves the Alliance of Faith and Values. Their members support spiritualist and conservative values. Well, okay, I don't know what that means in our society, but in the real world, our
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Huzzah! Was it everything? The Minister of State. Organizer. Okay. I'm yielding. It'd be really cool to go ahead and get psionics. Hold off on selecting that now. Maybe we must have gotten a boost from something. Speedos is the way to go. Not the Grand Archive yet either. Whoa, decisions. Directives, shared belief, benefits. Spacecraft.
Council agenda available.
Our ships have been improved. Anomaly found.
It's their resource bridge, but I don't know where their Fallen Empire is. Go ahead and hope for the best.
System survey complete. System survey complete. Construction complete.
Yep. I heard you. I'm working on it. Would be nice to have, but then there's the fusion reactors. Not going anywhere. the psionic theory. Okay. The thing about this game is that it takes forever at times. Blackberry lemonade.
System survey complete. System survey complete. System survey complete. Anomaly found. Construction complete. Construction complete.
So we have really high, not archivism. That's nice.
Anomaly found.
Council agenda ready.
The speed, the faster we get psionic theory, the faster we get psionic theory, the faster we do yada yada yada. Okay, yes. So now come here and go send us a teacher. Wish to learn. Super goods, upkeep. Here we go. Got a really big face compared to everybody else. That's what Spinach. Not Tegan. Doctor Who. The ocean, like-
System survey complete.
Ah, this was a terrible idea.
System survey complete.
Oh, the blue. After years of unused development, a rip in the fabric of space has appeared above the heart of Diamond. Unnervingly, this is the exact date and indicating the strange instructions we received a decade ago. This is only one thing to do: send the documents we received back into the Terra and close the loop. Oof.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
We have enough. I think that we can
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Are you just going off over there, my son? Lorg's Bane. Okay.
Council agenda ready.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
All councils handed. We're still on.
Construction complete.
Yes, I know. We're working on it.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Good. Look at it. Huge jellyfish in space.
We are spreading our faith to a new world.
Testament to a higher purpose.
Situation log updated.
Let's just follow you real quick and see what you find. Black hole.
System survey complete.
Reported that the signal was unexpectedly easier to decipher, but their team has spent considerable time confirming that it's not a hoax. It's a repeating half-coherent message in the Demantine language. Diamantite language, something like a poem. It repeats a phrase: gravity is desire and time is sight. It echoes coordinates near at the black hole and ends with a dedication by name to the science officer, who adds dispassionately that they have confirmed that the signal has been radiating into stellar space since before their birth. In fact, the signal may predate our civilization. Begins the worms in waiting. Oh no! There's a source. Oh no, did it eat him? What the fuck? What happened? As the ISS Royal Crucible approaches the coordinates specified by the signal, it begins to report spatial distortions and curious lensing effects. A rich stream of about. Oh god, are you what came out of it, Jin? The worm in waiting. Oh god. Oh. The ISS World Crucible approaches the coordinates specified by the signal. Okay. The excitement in Science Officer Palachar Ackland's voice tautens to fear as the ship's hull struggles under the increasingly exotic conditions. The ship triggers a distress call. Palachar cries out, "The worm!" Or perhaps, "The worm!" Okay. Then all transmissions ends. No trace of the ISS World Crucible is ever found. No further transmissions, so it freeze. And the space at these coordinates is innocuously and utterly free of distortions. But the data they sent back has advanced our physics research dramatically. Perhaps it did worse in their lives. Darkness, light, and darkness. Fucking hell. Okay. Well, there goes my son. Oof. The appearance of Jin and the death of the science officer. And one of our ships. I'm glad that I built another one of these, I guess. Do we have a new mind well?
System survey complete.
That's disappointing. Geologist. Poor bud. Your whole job, what do? You're our archaeologist. The Grainslide crew have reported the presence of decaying orbital stations and multiple tombs, or tomb worlds, near the Myriad system. Whatever stellar nation once inhabited the Myriad system appears to have collapsed into ruin long ago. Crumbling burrow is a junkyard of a planet covered in irradiated, rusting remnants of demolished buildings, infrastructure, and vehicles. No higher forms of life are recognizable. Some insight, lost civilizations. Alright. Sheen Onthros. He's a good man. Black hole and was active again once again. Alright, let's save the game. Ooh. This time the ship is running fully automated. Sonic Sentinel is the only crew member aboard and approaches the exit point. The imagery stream fills up with fascinating data. Once again, the space flexes, gravity uncoils, reads off the headline data, echoing telemetry. They are comedically calm. They sound professional. It takes a while for anyone to realize that something is peculiar about the timing. And they're predicting it. It's dark. That's not a problem. We can live in the dark. I've never thought of that, but of course, we can live here forever if the worm will only wait. Fascinating.
Council agenda available.
Organox, I'm afraid you'll have to go ahead and step up to the plate here. The Minister of State is psychic.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
Who is Fagin Belgrave now? Fagin Belgrave complies with obvious relief. Their cognitive report later indicates that they are subject to recurring visions of impossible labyrinths, a hungry vertigo of interstellar landscapes, and their name called in the dark. Within a year, the message has ceased. A narrow escape. Don't blame you, bud.
Our ships have been improved.
Further investigate under the ice. Our scientists have set up their camps around the edges of a glassy frozen lake under sufficient light one may catch a glimpse of the spectral towers underneath. They grasp upwards from the lake bed like steadfast tendrils. Our less experienced crews are still adjusting to work in such biting, sterile cold. Despite this, our excavations have processed swiftly. We have exposed numerous airlocks, all designed for primitive submarine vessels. There is, as yet, no sign of vessels themselves. Whether the tower's inhabitants stayed or fled. Stayed or fled. Every one of its docks was left empty. Interesting. Residence. Stronghold. Let's go ahead and start building things, guys. So we'll just leave that one blank for now until we get to Psycor. Everybody loves a Psycor. It's the friend of everyone.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yes, they have.
Council agenda available.
Blockers cleared. Blocker cleared. Construction complete. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Dark Eye. This would be a good one to get.
Construction complete.
Just get it over with, you know?
Council agenda ready.
Ostensibly to safeguard against perceived military overreach. Okay. That's a bad thing.
Construction complete.
Wear and tear. As we continue to remove large sections of ice from around the various icebound habitats, our scientists at the docking tower have discovered a primitive computer terminal. Its brittle metal casing appears to have been chewed upon? Okay. The terminal booted up correctly after some minor repairs. Large parts of the habitat's data network remain offline, but we can infer a great deal from local caches of stock manifests, personnel files, and what appears to be a stash of mission logs. Intriguing. Go forth. Save the day. Clean this damn thing. Be done with it. Or maybe that.
Situation log updated.
You shoot it? No, you can't. Okay. What it costs to just build it for 722 ships or something. Hey, doggy, so we're gonna go ahead and quick go over here and deal with that. Minister of Defense, go!
Anomaly found. An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
The asteroid.
Council agenda ready.
Crow is approaching Scar's Forge on a collision course been destroyed, with their doom averted. Our jubilant citizens of the planet have taken to their streets in celebration. Scanning the remaining fragments has also revealed that the asteroid consisted largely of valuable minerals. We've collected what we could. Alright.
Anomaly found.
Stock up, maybe go hang out with everybody for a couple of days. Radiant cut. Stardust cut for all the mineral dust that was in the air for a couple of days after that celebration.
System survey complete.
Absolutely. To build a grand archive. Just automate that. Pre-FTL civilization. Raised the Loft's crew. Initial suspicions. Ruinous core appears to be the fallen capital of the Spacefaring Society's former colony now irradiates scraps of heaps of the hospital tomb rolls. It is unfortunate. God, if we can get tomb roll restoration, we could do a whole bunch of crazy shit here.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
Landfills. What the fuck? The fuck, guys? They still make food, they're just also tapping the natural gas. Developments. Knowledge of the ancient settlement on Ozona 6 deepens, but so too does our concern. What we have uncovered is that the remains of a frontier colony, a remnant of a civilization long forgotten. We cannot even discern their name. When seas were a more dominant feature on this world, disparate groups of settlers were brought from their homeworld and conscripted into pioneer submarine crews. Their goal? Establish colonies and exploit the planet's natural resources. The reality, however, was one of unchecked biological experiments, radical political change, and significant peril fending off hostile flora and fauna. Feels like it would be important. The sensor logs from a navigation buoy appear to have tracked one such crew en route to a nearby outpost. We believe their vessel may still be there, trapped in ice, along with a cache of useful materials. Dispatch a team, Ocean Ecology Management. Dispatch a research team immediately. I don't think I've ever gotten that one. Find something to put on in the background, you know? Something to watch to fill the silence, because no one is looking at the moment, but I'm sure they will at some point. We should just go ahead and play the game instead. Believe why do I? Oh, there's a shroud coming from there. Silicate magma. Material is forced upwards through bedrock, then solidifying before it reaches the surface. Structures that can grow hundreds of meters tall before their weight causes them to collapse.
Cool. System survey complete.
Now I've built a city district.
Spaceborne creature.
Collided, causing. Good God, guys. Extra garbage unit.
Situation log updated.
God, we had to create a whole fucking job here, you guys. Good God.
Construction complete.
It was called Trash Dust Cut.
Construction complete.
Council agenda available.
Wish to incorporate your kind into greater consciousness. That's not good. That's one of the ones that I made. Where are you? Oh no! And we're right in the middle of that.
System survey complete.
Gotta go one way or the other.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yo, the Sovereign Submarine. Tunnel through significant quantities of ice to find intact wreckage of the submarine sealed with an airtight cavern. Tundral conditions have worked long since reduced all organic matter to a fine dust, but so too have they preserved a wealth of cultural artifacts. Research. 7 months till we get Psionic Theory, my guys. Another construction ship. Did it get blown up? We have 3 construction ships. Okay, we're building another construction ship. Got one vision to consecrate the world, mastery of nature. Incentive learning.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Council agenda ready.
Psionic Theory. Oh, it was the Fallen. Do you ever get locked out of your comm link? It's the worst. Click. 69.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Cleanup is complete. Yes. Stay on Skarna's
Special
Forge.
project complete.
The Astro Barge collectors have completed their final shift. As of this day, the trash rings surrounding Skarna's Forge have been reduced to by such a scale that they no longer pose a major threat to passing ships. In the coming days, they will work to continue on a smaller scale. It might be possible to clean up the orbit entirely. But at least the worst is over. Thank God, guys. Having surveyed the lake and the wreckage submarine and the abandoned habitats, the team opposed are preparing to regroup near the planet's surface. There is much we do not know about this colony. Most of what we found simply amounts to an eclectic legacy of life on particularly lonely frontier. Although their civilization did not possess faster-than-light technology, hardship seems to have steered this once submarine colony towards some singular breakthroughs in science and economics that we are now at liberty to exploit. Subterranean colonization.
Anomaly found.
Something. Minister of Defense revealed a psychic.
System survey complete.
Council agenda available.
Anomaly found.
Go. Ascension. Since time immemorial, tales have flourished of Crystallians wielding extraordinary powers, invading other minds, lifting heavy objects with merely a thought, or performing all manners of other supernatural feats. Now our scientists have obtained conclusive proof that certain Crystallians are truly capable of such acts of the mind. As of yet, only a small minority of our species have manifested these psionic powers. Psionic forces are unknown to us, given the influence of the Shroud. If we can unlock psionic capacity through Diamantine society, we can fully reach our latent potential. A glimpse, perhaps, of the future that awaits. We've unlocked the Shroud. Somehow we're already off-center.
Construction complete. An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine. System survey complete.
Everyone's psychic powers, man. You gotta get tested. Just one of you guys. Come here.
Construction complete. The spirits have granted us new wisdom. Construction complete.
Yes. Exceptional skills. Organized meditation. Organized meditation. Little Yalcianity.
System survey complete. Construction complete. The spirits
Council
have
agenda
granted
ready.
us new wisdom.
The Psychor, man. Everybody loves the Psychor. Unification, man. Yeah, we're going to hold off on the other one. Just a Probably increasing curiosity about psionics has led to emergence of strange activity, privately storing expired brains and trying to communicate with them. Practitioners believe that cognitive information can survive death, and an idea originating in scientific theories about psychic forces being a form of energy, convertible but indestructible. A small but growing percentage also believe that the passing of psionic individuals creates an infinitesimal subspace rupture, a window through which we can go to other dimensions. While innovative research is commendable, interference with parts of our deceased population raises ethical concerns. Furthermore, we have received reports of a growing class of body snatchers of criminal means. Okay, dead brains for everyone. Okay, necrocognitive research modifier. Okay, a fine endeavor if we can regulate it. Like, you know what? A fine endeavor if we can regulate it. We'll say that. What the fuck are you? The Vengralian Trio, certified Cavalier traders of the Caravanserai Caravan Coalition. Next time, maybe. Goodbye.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Okay, where'd you go?
Construction complete.
It's a pre-space alien civilization on Komar. Unearth enough sections to be another subterranean giant. New World Order.
System survey complete.
Council agenda ready.
Spaceborne creature encountered. System survey complete.
Fossilized imprints of, oh god, they found a giant subterranean city. This dude has like a habit of finding underground stuff. Like, he's gonna have 2 games just about him. He basically did Subnautica 2 over his first archaeological mission. The Bronze Age Society. He's doing great. Seeing Oak Notes. Is that you? He's doing fantastic. He just got revealed as psychic right when we were talking about him. I know, buddy. It's very impressive. Oh. The New World Order. Not in our worlds.
System survey complete.
Psionic Empire Society, too.
Situation log updated.
Okay, we should probably read what that says real quick then. What is it? Make a stomach. After painstaking analysis of a large number of fossils, After painstaking analysis of a large number of fossils and a few miraculous finds of early writing, archaeologists have reached a conclusion regarding the relationship between the primitive civilization of Man-Word 2 and the giant anthropod that was home to them. While the city dwellers were largely resistant to the intestinal fluids of the anthropoid host, constant exposure to the still mildly chemically corrosive gases of the hosted distant track vastly shorten their lifespan. Yeah. Come here. Yeah. Be on the stream. Yeah, get your fucking ass in the water. Say hi, Jim. It's so hard to be people. Never really do anything about Citizens became aware they were in fact living within the distant chambers of such large creatures. The citizens then launched magnificent war, arming every member of the city in attempt to destroy the creature, but it was all for naught. The turmoil in the anthropod's lower gut led to severe peristalsis, the entire civilization of tiny cellulars being regurgitated up into the arthropod's stomach. Subsequently, the entire populace was promptly dissolved by the most violent stomach acids. The creature itself perished millennia later from simple rage. Ain't that how it goes? Shame they were really nice, huh?
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom. The Great Awakening. Awaken! As the civil conflict continues to rage, under two pro-unification forces are on the brink of victory. However, far from the front lines, local governors are seizing every opportunity to enrich themselves. For now, criticism remains muted, but the corruption has not yet gotten noticed by the local population. Good luck. Yeah, here we go. Out of control. Some among us have started behaving abnormally, exhibiting sudden changes in opinion, habits, and general conduct. Many workers have ceased labor, and once loyal representatives are expressing dissenting viewpoints. These affected claims to be doing the bidding of a nameless entity that dwells in the peripherals of our consciousness, guiding their every action as we continue to forge our sonic future. We must carefully consider the impact of extra-dimensional forces. Let's go ahead. They have much to teach us. Compared to our story, stamp it out. Let's go ahead and learn to mitigate the impulses. That seems to be the best option. But you're spending
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Like, yes, what else is it for? You're such a good boy. Love you so much. Everybody on the stream knows I love you. You don't like cat. You're a good boy. The new world order. Across Gruar 2, rebel forces are in retreat. The Pa of Umdia remains supreme. However, as the new world order is taking shape, fractures have begun to appear. That sucks for them, I guess. Let's explore the Shroud.
Council agenda available.
He's a good leader. I hope he lives for a decent amount of time longer than his son. By the way, did we ever get another mind well? there it goes.
Spaceborne creature encountered.
New World Order is what they claim. What they scream. Telekinesis. More telekinesis. Chain resource transfer to compliant organic civilization. Oh. Thank you. They're able to be worshipped. Ah. Here we go. The Phantom Presence. A number of our citizens have received uncanny apparitions at various locations on Heart of Diamond. In most cases, these have been chance sightings without repetition, but one site has drawn attention for frequent visitations. The ghostly figure that appears there is reported to resemble a sacred entity described in our ancient religious traditions. I know. It's been discovered that the Phantom appears near the mouth of a mineral-rich cavern system. Spirit mine in the area. Miracle worship. Let's worship. Let's see what happens. We're in our spiritualist empire. Let's see what happens, buddy.
System survey complete.
Council agenda ready.
I like the tabs, man. They're so nice. Ruined network of aerostat colonies dating back to at least 3 millennia. Such a good investment. Let's do it. 10 frigates. Frigates? I love you, but you're gonna fall off from my legs. There we go. How's that? It's acceptable, sweet boy. Please. Boss said it. I'm very clear.
Situation log updated. The spirits have granted us new wisdom. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
There they have.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Okay. Get her back and rescue her.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Scientist guys.
Special project complete. Spaceborne creature encountered. Situation log updated. Special project complete.
Grafting the mutated spores onto the existing mushroom was a feat of bioengineering with the help of archives detailing genetic alterations already made on the fungus. Our scientists managed to further alter it without compromising its efficiency. The results were spectacular, and in a matter of months, the mushrooms had grown tenfold, in turn increased the need for water to supply them. But nearby frozen asteroids hold enough to hydrate them for centuries, if not millennia. With bigger mushrooms come better network.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Special project complete.
Multitude of voices, you say? Of course. Alright, let's take a peek here. Technology, no. Where were we? systems emerge independently. We should mold them in our image. Perhaps a little, just a smidge. Okay. Archaeology, that's the head archaeologist's job. A little bit here.
Construction. An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine. Situation log updated.
Radiant presence.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I'm working on it.
We are spreading our faith to a new world. Situation log updated.
What the hell is Manward 2?
Council agenda ready.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
Psychometry. Okay. Where is Manward 2? Right? Doing anything. Robots. On the Dequania 3.
Spaceborne creature encountered.
The Alpine aliens.
Construction complete.
Big order, okay. Create the Shroud. High importance. Poison the Shroud will cause its energies to affect the observant space. Though significant, these effects have been intermittent and isolated. The theory of Psionic Aura has burned it away. Yes, we do want the Psionic Aura.
Heretic fleet.
Alright, guys. I think I've been
Construction complete.
Now. I think I might probably go ahead and call it here. Well, you just find an ancient weather balloon on Manboard 1. Good to save your game, guys. Alright, and we will go ahead and we will see you next time, but thank you for joining us. We do hope to see you next time when we can further into Stellaris and continue our conquest of the galaxy. We haven't really met anyone else yet, so we shall do so next time.